Hello everybody, Smith here, and a very Merry Christmas to you all, or however you celebrate this time of year in your household. This is our 5th Christmas special. It has been 4 years since my sleigh, my little sleigh here, first took to the skies, and nowadays it's having a little bit of difficulty taking to the skies. Time and successive versions of KSP have not been kind to this thing. Once it was a capable S-Toll craft, but now, yeah, I have to use Vessel Mover to pick it up off the runway. Even when I force the issue with Vessel Mover, it does not fly well, it flips out all the time, and this is after having strapped stuff to the back of it last year so that it would actually fly straight. This year I have actually made a version that will fly straight. I had to strap even more stuff onto the back to get it to do so, but I can't just go on strapping more and more stuff onto the back to actually save this thing. It's time to think of something else. It's time to just start again, a completely new sleigh from the ground up. Especially with some of the new procedural wing stuff, you can actually turn the lift and drag of some wing sections on and off, which means we should be able to get a spectacular looking sleigh that will fly really well. Although it will take a lot of time and effort. No, I'm just kidding. Of course I haven't done that. I have doubled down on the whole strapping things to the back to make this fly well. And I mean, I have really doubled down on strapping things onto the back of this. My apologies in advance. This is my abomination before the gods of fighter design. I am so sorry. Yes, I decided if I wanted to turn my sleigh into an effective fighter, let's just strap an effective fighter to the back. Oh god, what am I doing? Yes. Long-time viewers of the channel will recognise that this is the body of one of my Cyclones, more specifically the Cyclone F2, the updated version I did for the preliminaries of Fighter Subscriber. Yes, and I was about to say, I think we should go and test whether or not this is a dumb idea. Of course it's a dumb idea. Let's see if it's an effective idea. So I think our first job is to just see how much I've ruined this craft, and to do that I've put it up against the earliest version of one of my Cyclones. So if the answer to how much I've ruined it is not completely, then this should win. I'm not going to place an incredible amount of money on it though. Let's get them into the air. And the fight starts. The Sleigh version of the Cyclone will have some inherent advantages. It does have better wing surface and centre of mass sort of layout. It has the 2 Saturn engines. It does have one disadvantage in that it's got a sodding sleigh strapped to the front of it. I mean, there were other things I could have done, admittedly, which I have actually done to the version of the sleigh strapped in the front of this. I could have changed the materials down to wood wherever possible. Oh my god, the 2 Cyclones have accidentally rammed each other. Okay, lost 0 and 1 parts. I'm not going to be too fussed about this. The Sidewinders careering in, and yeah, there's also the... Oh my god, one of the Sleigh Cyclones is gone. Yeah, I've also changed the arm on some of the armour panels, just to make it as light as possible. It might have made the sleigh part particularly vulnerable, which might not be a good thing, and might be why the other sleigh just got completely creamed. Okay, one sleigh goes past. I will stick on the dogfight cam just before I get shouted at in the comments. Oh, gunfire going in. Oh, that's looking good. So it's 2v1. I think one of the Cyclones seems to be taking its sweet time, gets some pretty serious damage, has a missile incoming from the other Cyclone. Is having to pop a lot of countermeasures. Oh my god, that's close! Not close enough. And, there's another one. Another one coming in. Yet more chaff. Does go flying past the tail. I don't think my earliest version of the Cyclone had sort of proximity hits on, so that's probably saved it from a couple of hits here. So now it's about which target Legolat Kerman chooses. Let's see. Nope, stuck in some fatal indecision here. Now! Decides to go for this one. No missiles left, it will have to be a good old-fashioned gun joust. Gets guns away. Oh my god, does some hefty damage. Strips off half of the old Cyclone. Comes around. Surely we'll be able to finish the job here. A glancing blow. More hits. Nothing that's done much more damage. That's more like it. Okay. One Cyclone left. Still has missiles. Goes for the AMRAM. It tracks, it tracks, it tracks, it does not hit. Still has the AMRAMs. The Sleigh is still distracted by the looks of the vessel switcher by the other cyclone. Going for the sidewind. It doesn't look like that will have done much. Still has one AMRAM. Doesn't manage to do anything with it. Does manage to get some gun hits in. This could be bad news. Yeah, a little bit of debris has come off the Sleigh, but the Sleigh is the better turner. Will be able to come back. Oh my god, that was close. I don't think it's lost anything fatal. No, it has not lost anything fatal. Yeah, it is the better turner, although at the moment seems to have managed to let the cyclone get onto his tail. Not now though. Not now though. Runs out of fuel. Huh. This is kind of embarrassing. Yeah, and with the extra mass of the Sleigh on it, it's not going to be best glider either. Okay, so I mean it didn't win, but I think it probably could have. It wasn't a one-sided embarrassment, I think is what I'm trying to get at. And yeah, think of that Kerman can walk away from that, and in fact does, and might be a chance to get away from that, get away from the wreckage before the other cyclone starts targeting it. Oh, hello to our latest patron Kerbal, Skippy Kerman, by the way. Thank you to Skippies and Jiff for your kind pledge on Patreon. Anyway, let's move on. Last year, of course, I asked with your help with the Christmas special, and you sent me a bunch of your own little Sleigh designs. This year I didn't ask for anything like that, but someone sent one to me anyway. This is the simply titled Santa by Sus Has Left the Channel, so I thought it'd be quite fitting to pit one Sleigh, kind of, sort of, against this one. I'm not sure this is entirely a fair fight. Nonetheless, let's get it started. The competition starts, and my little Sleigh Munculus turns to fight the opposition. One AMRAM away, another AMRAM. That's getting pretty close to the wings there. That makes me nervous. I think I have reduced the drop times on these, but that was still a little iffy, shall we say. The Santas have turned around. I think they're having to break off almost immediately to deploy chaff, which is a shame because those things have got a fair few missiles. Those are exploding very close to this craft, but Ben Kerman has it under control. Comes around, tries to pitch up, does manage to get a missile away. Now, how many are they set up for per? Just the one per target. That's not an optimum use of that many missiles. Never mind. It's still nobody's been hit, nobody's been hurt. I think I will turn on the old dogfight cam again before I get shouted at. Yeah, Ben Kerman tracking a target. No hit with that missile. Away goes another one. Another AMRAM. Missiles coming in though, having to try and avoid those. Manages to do so. That AMRAM tracks. No cigar. Goes for another one. Down to less than 2.5 kilometers. That cyclone. Oh my god, is that about to be hit? Oh my god. One of the cyclones has taken a really heavy hit. Not that one. Yeah. I think it just turned to face dead on at just the right moment. And now it is up to Yosemite Kerman to try and salvage some pride for whatever. Oh, one of them's landed. One of the Santas landed. Yeah, not the most maneuverable thing. I had a feeling it might have some problems with aircraft ground interface. Unexpected aircraft ground interface. Ben Kerman trying to come over the top. This might make, yeah, a bit of a sitting duck for gunfire. Oh my god, that's kind of beautiful. Oh, there it goes. You get some beautiful shots in this game. Ben Kerman, yeah, just obliterated. Oh no! He's safe. He is safe. Okay. You gonna open your chute, buddy? You gonna open it up? Okay. Whew. Anyway, this was a pretty dumb idea, but can I go even dumber? Of course I can. This is my Ionisberg bomber, my B2 type craft with a sleigh, again, strapped to the front. Let's see what damage we can, what havoc we can wreak, what festive havoc we can wreak here. Festive havoc. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, in the first video with my sleigh, I did drop bombs. I think it was on the R&D center, so I think a kind of fitting callback to that in a way, sort of. Why do I do Christmas specials around a war-themed mod to an educational game? I am sullying so many things on so many levels. A few more Christmas presents, quote unquote, for the R&D centre. Let's see if we can get those. Yeah, and why not the VAB as well? Just to get that into the mood. Oh dear Lord. Let's see what happens here. Some of those buildings are really tough cookies. Just come for one more pass at this. Next year, I promise I will not just be strapping stuff to the back of this sleigh to make it fly right and or cause horrific destruction. Didn't say anything about strapping it to the front though, did I? No, that's, I'll have to think of something different to do. One more pass. Is this good enough to get the, It's done a bit more stuff. Some of those buildings are still, stubbornly refusing to go down though. So I think we'll call it end of proceedings though. I think I've possibly stretched this premise out longer than it's deserved. So yes, that will be all for today. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you have and you haven't already, please consider liking, subscribing, maybe following me on Twitter. Possibly getting involved with the Discord, great KSP and BD Army community on there, and more besides. I will be back soon with some more BD Armory stuff. 1 second. Death. Destruction. Carnage. Merry Christmas, everybody! Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.